Oh, that's why. Yes. The Z is slowly coming back together. I've got the correct tank pipe coming from Kawasaki. That's in the post. The pipe's only a tenner, but somebody decided to fit normal fuel line, and trouble is, it has in order to get to where it needs to get, they've put a double kink in it, and so fuel flow was extremely restricted. The original Kawasaki pipe has a built-in loop. Look, hand gestures. So that's on its way. So this is slowly coming back together. Anyway, it's raining. In the process of cleaning, that's just had a bit of muck off on it. And here we are. Hello, Aprilia. Hello, Phyllis. Hello, Charlie. Charlie's being used as a bench at the moment. Anyway, I am Mr. Mark, Captain Redbeard, we've had the front wheel out on the Aprilia, put new bearings in it, new tyre, degreased all the brake and all this lot, and as you can see the caliper is missing. Yeah, because the caliper, as you've just seen, is in the aqua jiggler. Supposed to have been rebuilt, but by the looks of it, not. So I've just ordered the kit, which is today, Wednesday, midweek mashup. Hopefully that kit will be here Friday. It's give it to be wet Saturday, so either at some point Friday I'll fit it, Friday morning if it comes, doubtful, or I'll be fitting that Saturday morning, ready for playtime on Sunday, because Sunday the weather's supposed to be good. In other news, ladies and gentlemen, yes, this was what was holding the fairing on Red the Z. It's basically, by the looks of it, a taped together bit of raw plug. That's the correct Kawasaki screw. I've ordered the correct M5 and M6 rubber well nuts, and let's do it properly. I've put the proper intake pipes on, etc, etc. So yes, I'm suspecting, yes, no evidence, but I'm suspecting that perhaps the carb needles are a notch higher than what they need to be. Only because it runs and idles great, but coming off idle it's a little bit woolly as it's transferring from idle jets to main jets, and then it goes like a bastard. So possibly somebody's lifted the needles, don't know. I'm going to get it all back together and then just see how it is, and if carby tinkers have got to come off again, they'll come off again. Nice. Anything else? Oh yes, I've got a rear master cylinder, another rear master cylinder for the Aprilia, because the back brake is fucking shocking. I know I've got to wear pads in and stuff like that, but yeah, it's piss poor, won't even hold you at a junction. It passed the MOT on the roller test because it was working fine at the time. Now it's not, and if I'm going to be taking pillion and stuff like that, I want a good set of brakes. So yes. Oh, and I've added a clock. Yes, I've added a clock to the Aprilia, because sometimes it's just nice to have one. Usually if I'm on a motorbike I'm not really worried about the time. So that's about it for the midweek mashup. I can't think of anything else that's happening. Mish and breakfast run more than likely on Sunday, and then we'll end up going somewhere else perhaps if we kick off early enough. I don't know. So yes, what I might do now is put the Aprilia on the side stand, so I can get at the rear master cylinder. The side panel's got to come off. I've got to adjust the suspension anyway and just nip up the preload, because apparently my main stand was very close to the ground when I had a pilly the other day. Don't know, it's the first time I've took a pilly on it. It handled alright, handled pretty well, and it's reasonably comfortable. My testicles are very hard up against this pad though, but I did think it popped a hernia back in, so that's all good. Anyway, that is your terrible midweek mashup. Enjoy the rest of your week. It's all downhill after today. Ta-da!